This is March 22nd, 82, Mission Control, Sound Roll 1, Camera Roll 1.
OTC gas. Go ahead out. Yes, sir. Ingress is going very well. We'll be ready for the pressure checks momentarily. Copy.
Flight to Marshall. We've begun the IMU attitude determination on page 354, step 385. That's the precursor to starting the IMU line.
Okay.
So they're on schedule there.
GC flight. Flight GC. How's our end? It's 30 minutes here, Sap. Yeah, I'll check with you.
We're now on sound roll 2, camera roll 2. Sound roll 1, camera roll 2.
Go. Prop is go with momentary drop out.
Booster. Boosters go.
In go.
I'm go flight except there are a few command problems.
Okay.
Okay.
Payload.
We're go flight.
SRB ignition.
Lift off confirmed.
Power clear.
Lift off.
Rolling over, Houston.
Roger, Columbia rolling. Still good roll, flight. Good roll.
Point of the blue sky, Houston.
Roger, sounds good. Throttle down. Throttle down.
Undergo throttle up. We're going here too. .460 the max airspeed, Houston.
Roger, 460.
Flight Fido, we're a little depressed, no problem at this time.
About what we'd expect with the headwind.
I believe it's a headwind. It looks
Okay, we got a free on loop line, Houston.
Roger, we're looking.
Yeah, we got the yellow one this time.
Okay.
Negative seats.
Columbia, Houston, negative seats.
Negative seats.
Flight GC, I got a second machine ready. Two machine.
CC-50, Houston.
DC-50.
And Flight Fido, I believe that depression is a headwind. We're still on.
Converged.
Well, the first part of this ride is a real barn burner. And we got some flakes going by the window. We got some just right after liftoff.
Roger, we copy, Jack.
it looks like a blizzard out there. Lots of white little flakes.
Roger. Return status. Fido.
We're go.
Booster. We're go. Prop.
Go.
Econ.
We're go.
Eagle.
Go.
GNC.
Go.
Yeah, climbing up there.
Number 3 APU, we'll take a look at it.
Stand by for
Columbia,
negative
Houston,
return.
stand by for negative return. Mark, your negative return.
Negative return.
We're still looking. Ecom.
Flight Econ. That's permanent. We recommend Bravo.
Bravo on the water spray boiler, Capcom. Columbia, Houston, we recommend water spray boiler number 3 to Bravo.
Okay, it's at Bravo now.
You see Bravo?
Stand by for Preston Miko.
Columbia, Houston, stand by for Preston Miko.
Mark it.
Rocket, your Preston Miko with normal throttle.
Roger, 2 to Miko, thank you.
Temps are continuing to climb, flying on FU3.
Temps going up. Any other action, Ecom?
We have to shut it down.
Columbia, Houston, we're still watching the temps on APU-3. They're still climbing. We'll keep you advised.
Okay, we are also.
Ecom,
Watch flight.
better run for a while. Columbia, Houston, no action required at this time, but be advised we're thinking of shutting down APU-3 after single engine Preston Miko.
Okay, right. Okay.
Roger, sounds good, Jack.
Single engine press.
Ecom, if we're going to do anything,
Roger
we need to
flight.
do
Let's
it
shut
soon.
it down.
Capcom, we need to secure APU-3. Columbia, Houston, we recommend you secure APU-3. Over. 3G throttling.
Okay, shut down APU 3. So right up the Bucko. And 285 up.
Roger, sounds like a good one.
Well, you got a good attitude for 7. We're standing by.
Roger. Yep. GT SEP front. GT SEP. Plus X in progress flight. Plus X. Holmes 1 status. Booster. We're go. Prop. Go. Econ.
We're go.
GNC.
GNC's go.
Guidance. Go. Fido.
We're go. Nominal ohms 1, Delta V, 158 feet per second.
Capcom, we're going
Okay,
nominal.
Houston, we're go for now ohms 1 here.
And
You
APU
concur?
shut down on time. Columbia, Houston, we concur. Your go for nominal ohms 1. APU shut down on time.
Roger.
Now that's
That means it opened up.
no,
What does trip mean to me?
no. The heater trip means normally when you've got the heater on, it looks at delta current and it detects for shorts inside the cryo tank.
Right?
Well, the heaters weren't on this thing, so if anything, it's either a sensor failure or an instrumentation failure. It's not a real failure. It just, we'll just have to see what we can do to work around it.
When do we bring those heaters on?
About 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours?
Roger.
Okay, any potential action at that time?
We may have some, yes, sir.
Okay, if water spray boiler 3 is down, what's our status for the flight?
If required, it'll be brought on at tame during entry. It will not be used on orbit at any time.
Perfectly, apparently, on the first burn. The only one that worked wrong was the one that was biased high on the pad.
Which was?
Which was the left fuel. And other than that, the other 3 seemed to work pretty good.
All ohms gauges except left fuel.
Appeared to work normally.
Okay, we're here in Madrid. Okay, Houston, we got a good burn. We're on time. We're in a 131 by 46, as you can see, and I'll give you a gimbal check.
Well, Roger, sounds good, and we're ready for the gimbal check.
We're ready.
Roger, Columbia, we'll do that.
Like that, and the target below the
Roger, we concur.
Started in. I got an appointment. 20 minutes or so. They made them look good coming out of the boat using the cameras. We're not going to be able to get it done by ILS. We've got to go on back some paper on the secondary recorder. But, we didn't get any.
Roger.
Closed is STS-3 pressure.
On the left engine helium message.
Okay, we kind of expected that. How's the APUC going down?
Roger, we're still looking at it. Stand by, please.
Okay. Pump control, line temps, number 3 column, the rudder speed brake CD. Jerry, we're running a little late here, and we got to take our first set of target readings, so we probably won't be able to show you the doors opening.
Roger, no problem at all, Gordo. Just proceed at your own pace there.
Here we go again, March 23rd, second day into the mission. Second day.
You want to correlate at that time, that closely in time.
What, how big's the breaker?
3 amps.
I'm gonna think about that a while.
Right star, so if you have a camera setting with a 35 or 70, we'll do that.
Okay, we'll look for a setting for you.
Since we're on a subject, could you give us a more specific source of this?
Charlie, the things are coming out. The T looks at it. He said the right side, which means it's probably, that's the left side of the bird, port side of the bird, around the vertical stabilizer and up over the wing. So they're coming from the aft compartment somewhere, apparently. And it's going to present you with a formidable dump problem.
That's firm flight.
I guess if we have the prerogative, if we can get some of it real time to avoid the dump and get an early start, that'd be good. If it's going to mess you up, that certainly is not a constraint to the activity, but you ought to be thinking about that.
We have TV scheduled this afternoon. Is that going to be kept, the EE-VT TV? It's going to be
Probably
around...
not.
Okay, that would gain, that's already factored in. It's how many more sites you impact us with.
Well, plane is at a standstill here, guys. You understand we've lost the camera that's on the end effector, which allows us to grapple a payload. Same failure, the circuit breaker's out. Go ahead, Armin.
He's at the IC for the backup mode validation run.
Tell me again, what?
On page FS1-4 for that backup mode validation run.
Yes, sir.
He has not moved from that IC yet. He's still at that same point. So he has not maneuvered to IC and grapple.
Okay. Inco flight.
Go flight.
You guys don't think we got any, have we got a thermal thing going here? On these cameras?
Columbia, Houston, while we're looking into the camera problem, we'd like to change the variable parameter down list. If you could give us spec 1 to a GNC machine, we'll start that.
We'll check flight. It could be that we're getting it. I don't see why the thermal would cause the breaker to trip unless we're...
Well, stand by a minute.
Roger, thank you.
RMS flight. The backup validation run has the arm well up above the payload bay. Is it in the sunlight? It is in the sunlight.
It should be.
The whole arm.
That's fine.
Disregard my question, Inco.
That's fine.
Well, fiddlesticks. We need to decide what we're going to do here because we're really...
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
We can do the PRCS test without the cameras, right?
Let's, since that's a toughie to get, and this is our part 1, part 2 thing, Capcom, tell them to go ahead and abort the grapple test, and we'll work on the camera thing, and let's get on with the interaction and see if we can get it out of the way, and then we'll talk about camera circuit breakers and resets and stuff later. We're a little puzzled and just want to hold loose on the cameras.
Turn on a DFI flight, or do that right now.
Okay.
Columbia, Houston, a couple things. Just a reminder, we'd like to get the tire pressure if you could power up the DFI.
Okay, Billy, thanks for reminding me. They should be coming at you right now.
Okay, thank you. And also, we'd like to take a look a little while longer at the camera problem, which means that we'll abort the end effector grapple test for now. and we'd like to just continue with the RMS PRCS interaction test, which shouldn't require that camera. So you can prepare for that test that'll be coming up over the next dark pass.
Okay.
And Gordo, also a note of interest, during this next dark pass over Indian Ocean, the payload people are going to be turning on the FPEG filament to check it out, and you may or may not see that, but just wanted you to be aware it'll be coming on.
All right. Well, wait, please.
Okay. And co-flight.
Go flight.
Have you got all your? You mentioned that some Building 44 guys were already looking at the other camera. You got the whole world stirred up here?
That's firm flight.
Flight Eagle.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, our input is that they are go on a reset for the circuit breakers.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I want to do that on these cameras yet because I don't know what I want to use them for, and I've got the crew off going to work on trying to get some of this flight plan executed, and I just soon stay right there. I appreciate the input, though.
Copy.
Eagle.
Gordo, when you're at a good place to stop, we'd like to start setting up to see if we can recover the wrist camera.
Okay, as soon as we finish this page off, speak in place.
Okay.
And are you planning on TV of the EEVT this afternoon, or should I not worry about setting it up right now?
Jack, don't worry about setting up the camera for the EEVT specifically. We'll be using that TV pass, but we may be shooting pictures of something else.
Okay, I got one other circuit breaker that popped for you on the DAX. The only one that was running, mid-aft, main B, pop.
Columbia, Houston, we're ready for you to close the circuit breaker. That's on R15, row echo, port RMS TV, camera/pan tilt. And give us a mark when you close that, please.
Okay, RMS port, RMS TV, camera pan tilt, right?
It's firm.
Stand by. Mark. Circuit breaker's closed.
Roger.
And you didn't see anything, right, Eagle?
No spike, Blake.
Okay, we wouldn't expect one there. Okay, Capcom, we're ready.
Okay, we've seen no spike
We
on
want
the
to mark
line
on every
yet,
one of these now.
and we're ready to turn the RMS power, the camera power RMS on, and we'd like a mark on that also.
Okay, I'm going to get the RMS, yes, I am.
Okay?
Tell him to stand by a minute.
Flight Eagle, we saw
Stand
no
by,
spike.
we'll have a couple more steps
Roger,
for you in
we
a
didn't
second.
expect one here.
Flight, we're showing 4 degrees centigrade on the camera.
And what's that mean temperature-wise?
3.
It's 0 centigrade?
That's firm flight.
So the heater is working, Enco, is that correct? Stand by, Eagle. We
Okay,
got
Gordo,
here.
we're ready for you to, we're going to be selecting the wrist camera in a minute. The first step of this procedure is to take the camera power RMS to off, wait 5 seconds, and then select the port camera. I'm sorry, select the wrist camera.
Okay, if you want to, I don't know if you have TV downlink now or not, you know?
Yes, we
We do
but
have
we want to
TV
get on with the other
downlink, and,
camera before we lose Mila, so
And
let's
we're
proceed.
getting a great picture, but we would like you to take the camera power off, unfortunately.
Okay, well, if you look, you can see some of the missing tunnel we're talking about.
You see him?
We see that. We've got that on. Circuit breaker popped.
Copy that, Eagle.
We've got
Copy.
data down here to look at,
Copy,
and
flight.
let us think about that.
Well, we appreciate the effort, and they can go back to working on